Welcome everyone one last time to ISM Raceway in Avondale, Arizona, where the Cup Series just wrapped on up. For Blaze Sports and Blaze Around the Track, I'm Devon Henry alongside Sam Brennan. Everyone's packing up, everyone's ready to leave. We got Ryan Newman leaving, we have Eric Amarola, their truck is leaving, but we are still here with you guys, giving you coverage of Cup weekend here in Avondale, Arizona. It's the Ticket Guardian 500 today, but Sam, we can't help but start anywhere else but on Friday with qualifying.
Yeah, Martin Truex Jr., he won the pole. He started in the front, but Kyle Larson quickly took that away from him. Kyle Larson led after the first lap, and he led 52 laps during that first stage.
Yeah, that first stage was impressive. Kyle Larson, on both restarts that we had in stage number one, he was started second, and he went out and passed your pole sitter, Martin Truex Jr. on both, but trouble for him in stage number two when he spun out all on his own in turn four right over here. And that was really the last that we heard from that 42 Chevrolet. For the rest of the race, he never climbed back into the top 10 after that. So Kyle Busch would take the win in stage number one. Stage two was another wild one for the second day in a row. I don't think this happened all this year or all last year with stages, but we've had two straight days, Xfinity and Cup, where the second stage was ended on a one-lap green run. But the issue was the pit right before that. We thought Kyle Busch was going to take the stage. They went and pitted. Kurt Busch, though, did not. So Kurt Busch ended up taking home the stage two win. So the Busch brothers dominate the first two stages, essentially. But in stage three, we get a little bit more wild, where we had a three-way, extremely fun battle for the lead.
Yeah, there were a number of leaders in that final stage. I believe 7 different leaders throughout the stage. The great thing about this race, there were so many good cars that could have come away with the win. Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin spent some time up front. It was really down to around 10 cars who looked extremely good, and it made for a great race.
It was extremely fun. Coming out here in turn number 3, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Kevin Harvick were essentially going almost 3 wide. Phoenix is not a place that typically has 3 competitive lines on the track, but somehow they did it. But Denny Hamlin would fade away. Chase Elliott would finish 3rd to get his first top 5 of the season, 2nd here at ISM Raceway. Your bout for leader was between Kyle Busch, who tried to fight for it yesterday as won the Xfinity Series, but then what the real fight was Kevin Harvick eventually run away.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick, he led the final 22 laps in this race after all the pit cycle had ended, and Kevin Harvick wins his 3rd straight. He is on a roll headed into Fontana next week.
Kevin Harvick, 3 straight wins. You have Atlanta, Las Vegas, and now here at ISM Raceway. That is the first time that has happened since Joey Logano in fall of 2015. He is showing his dominance, and in victory lane with all of the problems, all the naysay about Kevin Harvick, currently with his latest penalty that came with a rear windshield malfunction, if you will. He was docked playoff points and driver points and owner points. Well, in victory lane, he splashed a little bit of Gatorade on that rear windshield. Here's a little bit of what Kevin Harvick had to say about how amazing it is to win here at ISM Raceway.
For me, it's pretty special just for the fact that you get to go to victory lane and get to race in front of all these fans that I've raced in front of since 1995. So that to me is pretty neat. You can't drive a slow car fast, and right now we have fast race cars, and they're doing a really good job on pit road with the race cars, and everything's just gelling. I mean, we've been together for 5 years without many changes. Our 2nd year with Ford had a lot to overcome last year, and we're able to come out of the box strong.
So as the Richard Childress cars head out from behind us, Ryan Newman and Austin Dillon about to pull out as well. The Fontana cars for Auto Club Speedway have already been loaded up, Sam. And while we won't be going with you to Fontana, you can always be checking out NASCAR updates all the time on blazearoundthetrack.wordpress.com. For Sam Brennan, I'm Devon Henry. Thank you for letting us share this Ticket Guardian 500 weekend with you guys in your homes. For Blaze Sports and Blaze Around the Track, we will see you guys in November when NASCAR comes back to town.